Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making the roasted vegetable couscous salad from the Destiny Cookbook. The ingredients we're going to need, starting with our vegetables, are 1 red pepper, 1 yellow squash, and 2 zucchini. And I've sliced these into roughly 1/2 inch slices. You'll also need 1/4 of a red onion that I've sliced very thinly. You'll need a 15-ounce can of artichoke hearts that I've quartered, 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 8 cloves of garlic that I've sliced thinly. We'll need 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. I'm using 1/2 teaspoon of thyme, but the recipe calls for a whole teaspoon, and 1 tablespoon of oregano. We'll also need 1 teaspoon of salt and pepper, as well as 1.5 cups of Israeli couscous and 2 cups of vegetable broth. Those are all our ingredients, so let's get some of this stuff moved out of our way, and we'll go ahead and start prepping our vegetables for the oven. Our first step is to transfer all of our vegetables just into a bigger size bowl where we can get in here and mix them up with some olive oil. I'm using the 2 tablespoons of olive oil here, along with the 8 cloves of garlic and the 1 teaspoon of salt and pepper. And then I'm just going to go in here with my hands and mix this up until the olive oil has completely coated all of the vegetables. Our next step is to line a cookie sheet with some aluminum foil, and I've lightly sprayed it with a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to go ahead and transfer all my vegetables down. Make sure we get all of the garlic out of there. I'm just going to spread these out until they're roughly evenly spread out through the whole pan. And then these are going to go into a 425-degree oven for roughly 20 to 25 minutes, or until they are nicely roasted and soft and tender. I'm going to go ahead and probably check these about halfway through and flip them over just so that they're roasting evenly. Alright guys, I'm going to get these in the oven, and then we'll go ahead and move on to our next step. Over on my stove, I've gone ahead and brought 2 cups of our vegetable broth up to the boil, and I'm going to go ahead and add in my 1.5 cups of pearl couscous. All I need to do now is give it a quick little stir, and then I've gone ahead and turned off my heat, and I'm going to allow this to sit here for 15 minutes uncovered to allow the couscous to absorb all of our vegetable broth. Now that our vegetables are out of the oven and our couscous has absorbed all the broth, it's time to assemble our salad. Gone ahead and added my couscous into my bowl. I'm going to go ahead next and start adding in all of my vegetables. While I'm doing this, I would like to remind you of the Gamers and Geeks playlist that JPKDeath and I have going on our channels. It is a community-driven playlist made up of you, our friends and YouTube family. If you would like to be a part of it, it's really easy. All you have to do is go out and make a cooking video. And then once you've done that, post it to your channel, and then let either JPIC or I know in the comments section of our latest cooking videos, or if you're a part of our Discord servers, you can let us know there as well. The only thing we do ask is that you mention the Gamers and Geeks playlist somewhere in your video, as well as leaving a link to it down in your description. And that way we can just continue to support everybody that's already contributed to the list. Alright, that is the last of my vegetables, I think. Next thing I'm going to add in is my artichokes. Now that those are all in the bowl, the next thing I want to do is add my herbs and my garlic powder into my 1/4 cup of remaining olive oil. Just going to give that a quick little stir until they're all well combined. And then it's just going to be added right into our salad ingredients. All we have left to do now is combine it all together. I want to check it really quickly for seasoning. Make sure it doesn't need any more salt and pepper. I think it could definitely use with another pinch of salt, maybe a pinch and a half, and just a tad bit more black pepper to it. And I think that is going to be good. I'm going to get this all combined, and then I'll get it plated up, and we'll give it a taste, see what we think about it. Alright guys, let's go in here and give this thing a try. Gotta say, it smells really good. The herbs in here have smelled incredible ever since I pulled them out of their little containers earlier. This thing is absolutely incredible. Well, as you can see, I've had a hard time stopping myself from trying to finish this one off. I really do like this one. It can be served either warm like I'm doing it, or you can allow it to chill down and serve it cold as well. I like that the couscous is still a little bit on the al dente side, and I also like all that garlic in there. It gives it a nice back heat that I think the dish really needed. But other than that, guys, that is going to be it for me for the day. If you have enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. If you guys have tried this recipe out, let me know how it turns out for you. Remember to check out the Gamers and Geeks playlist, as well as my other cooking videos. I will leave a link down in the description to them. And as always, thank y'all so very much for joining me today. I've been Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.